your spot. Your girlfriend call me like, come on over. I like the way that she treat me, gon' leave you, won't leave me. I call it that Casanova. She said I'm insane, I might blow my brain out. Hey, Johnny on the brain, please, Johnny make it go away. I'm committed, not addicted, but it keep controlling me. I don't pain, I can feel it. I swear that it's slowing me. Yeah, I don't really care if you cry. I'm the race, should never lie. Saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said I am not afraid to die. Yeah, all my friends are dead. Put me to the edge. Yeah, all my friends are dead. Yeah, put me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Yeah, all my friends are dead.
Thank you, thank you.
Daddy, not your sweat, that's where you fed on. Y'all ain't nigga wanna take my kid on. Red on, thunderstorm, red on. Yeah, man song, look, nigga, ten song. Fast car, nice car, red song. In the night, they got no ones that we went back on. Close from overseas, got them racks and they all see. No, to you is not a cheater. Looking at your standing on your money, I agree.
Alright, boys, first run of the day. First run of the day.
You're the worst, you're the worst. I cannot die because that is my universe. I don't really care if you cry. Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said, baby, I am not.
Okay, let me balance the audio.
Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
Also, it's the last time I've been here at Christmas. I bet you have, dude. Yeah, it'd be like that. Let me know how the audio is, because it's probably loud as hell, or quiet, I don't know. Just let me know how the audio is. Very nice, yeah. Yeah, 3 on that risk, 3 gun 1.1. That's, yeah, that's like a triple, you know. Good luck getting a hype. Getting a hype is like a rite of passage. Like, you're not truly mid-game until you get a Hyperion, you know? You need a hype. Here's mine. I got the classic heroic Hyperion. Really a classic. I messed up. I'm really bad at the boss. I don't know why. I feel like it's kind of random, but it's probably just I don't know it. If I understood it better, I could probably get it consistently, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, dude, for real, like, getting a Hyperion unlocks shit, you know? There's things that you couldn't do before that you can. And it's also just, like, even if you could do it before, getting a Hyperion lets you do it better, you know? Like, fighting, like, say, like, doing the Crimson Isle, right? The Crimson Isle is damn near unplayable until you get a Hyperion. Like, trying to do the Crimson Isle with, like, a Livid Dagger and a Juju, you just can't, bro. You just can't do the Crimson Isle with, like, a Juju and a Livid Dagger. You just can't. Getting a Hyperion just unlocks the ability to do things. At the very least, makes things practical, you know? So yeah, getting a Hyperion is definitely your biggest goal. The #1 thing you want to strive to achieve. For real, dude. For real. You're like so limited if you don't have one, dude. You got ratted? Oh, shit. I don't know what to say, man. Oh my god, I was in the wrong armor? Bruh, I'm gonna cry. I just don't know what to say. I mean, my thing would be know what your plan is. Are you gonna keep playing or are you gonna quit? You know, make sure you like pick one and stick with it, you know? If you quit, remove Hypixel from your server list, don't look back. If you decide to stay, grind it out, bro, you know? Decide what you want to do. If you get ratted, are you gonna keep playing or do you quit? So my thing would be make up your mind. Either you're gonna grind and make more money than you ever have and get a higher level than you left off at, or you're gonna quit and do something better with your life, you know? So that's my advice, is pick what you're gonna do. Because I've been in a similar situation. I've been wiped before, and when I was wiped, I was also banned for 90 days. And so I had a lot of time to think on what I wanted to do when the 90 days were up, and I decided that I would keep playing. And so I actually am now a higher level than I was when I was wiped. I was level 210 when I was wiped, and I am now 280. In fact, I'm 284. So I've actually risen past where I used to be, and I'm now better than my pre-wipe self. So I would encourage you to do the same thing. If you decide to keep playing Skyblock, I would try to beat your old level to, you know, reclaim everything you lost and to pass it, you know? That's what I did, and I'm glad that's what I chose. So I would challenge yourself to get a higher level than you left off at. Try to get like a higher net worth, you know? Try to get a higher net worth than you were before you had got ratted, you know? Try to be a better you. Still trying to balance the audio because it's like weird for me. Oops, my bad. We'll just do this run for practice. Oh. I got scammed like a year ago and I got mad, I deleted the profile. Yeah, I remember that. I actually have a machine gun bow. Yeah, I have 3 of them. Yeah, here's mine, so... I do have a machine gun bow. Obviously, I have like a Terminator, but I do have one of those. I mean, in my defense, I do have a Terminator. Well, I say a Terminator. I have like 2 Terminators and a Juju. Let me try to assemble it all. Yeah, let me like bring it all together. Together. There you go. Okay, so I have a Duplex Terminator, and then I have a Soul Eater Terminator, and then I have a Juju. So this is like 1.5 billion, and then this is 1 billion. So, so yeah, I do be having that stuff. I do be having it. Why 2 terms? You know, I actually used to be anti 2 terms until I got it. Until like 2 weeks before I got my second Terminator, I had always said, you know what, chat? I'm never getting a second term. Getting a second Terminator is so stupid and pointless and useless. I would never do it. And now here I am with 2 Terminators. So, yeah, so like the main reason, there's kind of like 2 little things. Spiritual, Jody, I'm like yelling over my music. Let me like mute it for a second. So, Spiritual does more damage, but you can't use it in like M4 because it'll throw the run. And so you have to have like a second Terminator for M4 alone, so you don't like throw runs. But you wouldn't want to sacrifice damage. It's kind of weird. Duplex is really useful for like the boss fight. Like Duplex is better for the boss, but Soul Eater is better for like everything else. And so like you need one Duplex for the boss and then a Soul Eater for the clear. Like Soul Eater's the best Terminator, but not in M7 like phase 5. And having lots of damage matters a lot. And so you have to like hyper optimize for the M7 boss, which means having Duplex. But the game is like unplayable. Like Duplex is like unusable for clear. And so you end up just needing to have both in the same run. Because if you have just Soul Eater, then you'll fuck up the boss because you won't deal enough damage. But if you're like, okay, then I'll just have Duplex. It's like, wrong, now you can't clear. Now instead of can't do the boss, now you can't do the clear. So it's like, you can't pick one, you need both. If you have Soul Eater, you can't do the boss, but if you have Duplex only, then you can't clear. And so you need to like swap between them. Yeah, I would definitely say Soul Eater first, though, 100%. If you're like, well, what about me? I would get Soul Eater. Yeah, Soul Eater and then Duplex. In that order. I'm definitely Team Soul Eater 100%. I don't like Duplex. I've always been like Team Soul Eater. Hello, man. Or what the fuck? I want everyone to know that V1dd's has like not accepted my friend request. You guys should all message V1dd's and tell him to F-add me. I mean, technically, you can use a Hyperion by itself. Like, you can use your current gear with a Hyperion. The only issue you'd run into is simply a lack of mana. So I would recommend getting a set of Necrotic Maxor to go along with it. So, like, Necrotic Storm Leggings, Loving Storm Chestplate, and, like, Maxor Boots. Because using, like, a Hyperion with, like, a Griffin and Necron Armor really sucks. Like trying to use a Hyperion with, like, a damage pet and Necron Armor, it just really doesn't work very well. So I would say that you can totally play with just a Hype, but it's kind of unusable until you can get, like, Storm Armor or like, Necrotic Maxor. So that's my advice. You can still use a damage pet, you know, but, like here's a common setup, right? Your Storm Armor, a damage pet like, say, a Tiger, and then a Hype. But trying to use, like, here's Black Necron. Black Necron with a Tiger, you just run out of mana. It's just not practical, so I would just say as long as you have Storm Armor, you'll be fine. Yeah, let me get back in my setup here. Like, you can use a damage pet. In fact, it's pretty common to use a G-Drag. So, like, if you need mana, you can use a Sheep. But you can save money and just not get a Sheep. Like, that's totally an option. If you have, like, a Golden Dragon, Ender Dragon, or a Griffin, you don't need a Sheep. It's fine. I would still use one. Like, for me, personally, I use a Sheep. But, like, you can save money and not get a Sheep. You can just use, like, your Griffin or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I would say, like, I would start off with no pieces and work up. So, like, if you're, like, Kata 24, I would get, like, 3 pieces of Storm. And then once you get, like, Kata 35, then get, like, Maxor boots. And then when you're Kata 40, get, like, Maxor boots and leggings. And then when you're, like, Kata 45, then you can use 3-piece Maxor. And if you're Kata 50, you use Rancher's boots because you like bonking into walls. But yeah, I agree. I would work your way up with Storm. I would wear full Storm and then slowly add Maxor pieces as you get better. Stop full binding things. I would work on a better Griffin. I assume Tiger's your main damage pet, but I would probably switch to Griffin if you can. Having a sword would be kind of nice. The game's unplayable without one. I mean, you can just, like, get, like, a budget weapon, like an OFA Livid Dagger, but, not having a sword is, like, a massive... Like, that's gonna hold you back. I would get something cheap like an OFA Livid Dagger, but having no sword at all... Yeah, I can't imagine. Okay, you have an AOTS. Actually, that's fine. Yeah, this... I mean, I don't know. Not having a sword is a massive holdback. I could not grab it. I'm so good at picking up keys, guys. That's what I do, bro. I mean, have you seen my profile? So, like, I'm Kata 50, but, like, mining 42, farming 38, fishing 30, but I'm combat 60. And, like, if you look at my Slayers, I've got, like, 9997, right? On the main Slayers. So, I, like, max my Slayers and Dungeons, but then my skills are, like, way down here. So, you totally can go for, like, a Catacombs-focused profile. I've got, like, 1,000, 2,000, 900 runs, so... You totally can have, like, a dungeon-only profile. that is a possibility. Just make sure not to tell Menacing Banana. Hold up. I want to pre-plan this. I know this room. This room sticks in. Every time I get it, I'm like, ooh, bet. Alright, we're gonna pre-plan our route, guys. Are y'all ready? We're gonna get a PB here, guys. Watch one. Okay. Fuck, we got a bad... Oh, god damn it. Okay, whatever, dude. No, it's a bad room. Yeah, we didn't get a fairy. That sucks. I saw that room and I'm like, I gotta plan out my route. I gotta, like, plan my movement to, like, optimize the fuck out of it. Yeah, 18 seconds. That's really bad. It's kind of weird because, like, minimum means maximum, maximum means minimum. But, like, the worst time that I could still get record is 12 seconds. So that's my threshold. Like 12.9 basically. So if it starts with, like, 1, 2, or less, that's acceptable. But if it's, like, 13.0, 13.1, or higher, then it's not acceptable. So I have to restart, so... But, like, idealistically, we're still trying to get, like, a 8-second, 9-second blood rush, but if it's 12 seconds or less, then that's good. So go 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 go. Fuck! I got a bad second room. This was lame, bro. 16 seconds. Dude, that's the god room. Like, if you're like, kill it, what's the best room? For, like, the first best room? That. What room, when you walk into, has, like, the fastest room? Like, what room is the fastest? It's like that one. That was the fastest room in Skyblock. It's literally a 2-second room, you know what I'm saying? Like, in and out. Just boom, go, you know? I'm so good at grabbing keys. But yeah, dude, that's like that's the world record room, bro. I'm telling you, like, that's the world record room. If you get that room, you have hella potential. It's the fastest room in the game. You know, if anything, I think you should get better at your, like, Berserker. Like, I think if you get, like, a good damage pet and, like, a good sword, that would help you out a lot. You know? Because getting a Hyperion is, like, really expensive. Like, that's kind of a far down the line sort of thing. But, like, getting a level 100 Legendary Griffin with a Shelmet and getting, like, an OFA Shadow Fury, like, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you know, you could get that a lot sooner and be, like, a lot better at combat. Yeah, not having a sword. Like, I want you to think about that. I don't have a sword. Just, like, think about that statement. You are a combat player in a video game, and you don't have a sword. Like, do you see how that may be a problem? Something along the lines of a Livid Dagger, Shadow Fury, Giant Sword. It's like, you don't have any of those? Livid Dagger, Shadow Fury, Giant Sword? If your endgame is fuck, a Claymore? It's like, nope, none of them. It's like, well, you at least have, like, an OFA aspect of the dragons, and you're like, nope, not even an OFA aspect of the dragons. It's like, come on, bro. Yo ass out here doing no damage, bro. You can't hit anything. I would love to see you fight a fucking Blade Soul. I would love to see you try to kill Blade Soul by yourself. That's funny. Imagine trying to kill Blade Soul. With what, your Juju? That's funny. I kind of want to do, like, a damage test, actually. Like, cause I have everything, right? I have like a Hyperion, 2 Terminators. I've got a Claymore. I've got like a bunch of random shit, like a Juju, a Spirit Scepter. I have like a lot of things. I kind of want to do like a comparison of like all my weapons. Like kill something like Blade Soul, and I would judge it by the time. Like I'd start a timer, and like go all out hitting it, and then like stop the timer when it dies, and that would allow me to like compare weapons, you know, because I could compare like swords and mage weapons and bows based off of how fast it can like kill something. Yeah, one thing that you kind of do later on in the game is, like, branch out. I will say that is kind of like an in-game thing, but, like, I can play every class, and you can actually play lots of classes with very little stuff. A good example of that is if you just got a Baby Yeti, you could also be a tank. If you use your Juju and your Necron Armor, and you put on a Baby Yeti, you can now play tank. You can go play, you know, F6, F7, M1 as like a tank if you just bought a Baby Yeti. You know what I'm saying? And like, say in the same vein, you could become a melee Berserker if you just bought an OFA Livid Dagger. Because right now, you can only play like Juju Arch and AOTS Burrs. That's it. But if you got just 2 items, you would unlock these 2 classes. Just get a Livid Dagger and a Baby Yeti, and you could become a melee Berserker and, like, a Necron tank. And you'd only have to buy, like, 2 items that aren't even really that expensive, you know? So, you can branch out and play many classes without even buying that many things, you know? Yeah, that's something I definitely advise against. Never sell anything. I've basically never sold anything ever. I don't sell things. Selling is bad. Remember, assets are better than cash. I don't care what your mama told you, assets are better than cash. I'm gonna say that again for the people in the back. Assets are better than cash. A Hyperion is better than 2 billion coins. Necron Armor is better than 300 million coins. Right? Talismans are better than 1 billion coins. Assets are better than coins. Do not sell your shit for money. It is better to keep it as an item. Items are better than their coin value. Bad blood time. Very bad enter time. The admins hate me. Let me ask an admin why he hates me. I'm playing. Why do you hate me? Yeah, that's not good. Don't do that. In fact, here's my talismans. I have 3 pages. I have a full first page, a full second page, and then, like, going on to my 3rd page, so. They're also sorted, by the way. Here are my best talismans. So here's my most expensive mythics. 500 million, 300 million, 300 million, price paid 200 million, 100 million, 100 million. And then all the way in the back, I've got, like, my fucking 6 million, 10,000, 12,000, 2,000, 7,000. So, yeah, I've got them organized by price and rarity. My mythics, my legendaries, my epics, a lot of epics, my rares, and my uncommons. Dude, I do rarity and price. So I've got my best mythics, and then like at the end you've got my worst mythics, right? Like these have no value. This one's worthless, this one's worthless, this one's worthless. 2 million, 11 million, 12 million, 21 million, 17. Let me actually turn those around. 21, 30, 40, 50. Oh, I think there's another, yeah. Tiny differences. Let's see. Yeah, 60, 70. Yeah, so they're organized. I mean, there's a little bit of drift. As time marches on, some things gain or lose value, but for the most part, they're organized. I recommend it. It's nice. It's nice. I'm just going off of whatever number it tells me. I'm not gonna, like, calculate the value. If it says it's worthless, then it's worthless. Going into the back you go. But yeah, rarity, then price. Like, extra organized. Organizado. Oh! I swear, this is gonna be like a good map, isn't it? Okay, good, it wasn't. I always like how that's like such a justification. It's like, yeah, I butchered the map, but at least it was a bad map, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But I have had times where I totally mess up like a god tier map. It's happened. I've only gotten this room 3 times. It's kind of weird when I get it. Oh my god, no way, waterboard. Good room, but didn't lead to fairy. This sucks. Yeah, dude, it took me so long to figure out how to turn it on. I think I forgot at this point. But, like, watcher messages are so helpful and useful. I hated, like, not having it. I don't even remember how I turned it on. It was probably in SkyTools, but I don't remember. It was so... I was so happy to finally... I think it was in EU, actually. But yeah, I finally turned it on. I was so happy, dude. Yeah, I hate slime. Slime sucks. Slime is the worst room in Skyblock. If I get slime, I reset, yeah. You're not getting world record with slime, I promise you. That room is, like, the slowest in the game. Slime just gives out depression. Yeah, most of the new rooms are bad for, like, good times. If you're trying to get a world record, you can't have, like, any new rooms. Just, like, lock myself in here. Wow, thanks for the line. The fuck? Why am I being pinged? Silence. I wish No Good Noel was longer. It's like the entire... sure. The entire game feels like it's only in episode 1. Y'all ever play a game where it's like you wish it was longer? Because I played through a game, and when it ended, I'm like, but hold up, like, this is so early into the story, you know? It's like, I played for only a few hours and it's over? It's like, what kind of game only lasts, like, 3 hours, bro? Like, I feel like there could have been so much more, there just wasn't, you know? It's like, this game needs to be longer, bro. I can't play this game for 3 hours and then see the ending credits. Like, nah, bro, keep going, bro. There's so much more that could evolve from this, bro. Sewers? Dude, fucking... I actually did learn Sewers. I've routed Sewers. Well, not like me personally, but as in like I learned it. Flame of Wars route. Oh! I'm gonna fucking punt a football. Okay, we didn't even get a good room. That's good, that's good. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to justify being so bad at that room. Yeah. Eat Plastic and Flame of War are like the two people you learn from. But I mean, it sounds like a lot if it's a livid dagger. Because I do like 1,000,000 damage with like a Hyperion, so if you're doing like a quarter of that with a livid, that sounds pretty good. I want to look at your profile. Get Withered. I wouldn't re-comment, but at least get Withered. Withered will give you like an extra 5% DPS. And it's not even that expensive. You are not a real person? Oh, fuck, I wish, bro. Yeah, these streams are live, man, don't worry. These are not pre-recorded, these are live. Thank you very much. Mouse Odious. Nope, these are live, bro. This is a real live stream, not fake. I'll do a dance. Da 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 da. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Oh, there you go. It's live. Everyone has restrooms, huh? Yeah. That's the thing. We call them new rooms, but are they really that new? We call them new rooms, but I mean, they've been out for a while. They not new anymore. Dude, Flame of War was doing routes when they were on alpha, bro. Like, a lot of his videos are recorded on alpha. It's kind of funny. He was, like, making route videos, like, a day after they released, sort of thing, you know? It's like a new room drops, and he's just sitting there routing it, and, like, uploads a video, like, next day. Just as fast as he can do it. Bro, I wish I could just get my record, bro. Come on. One by ones are bad because they don't help you travel. They're just another door to open. Yeah, this room. Let me see if I can, like, kind of mimic it. I don't have the rest of my stuff, but that's what it looks like. Who doesn't have an AOTV? Oh yeah, I was considering buying a second AOTV. I didn't do it, but I was, like, deadass about to. I was, like, 10 seconds away from buying a second AOTV. I'm not opposed to it. I may end up doing it at some point, but I just felt like it wasn't needed. Why? Just so it's like easier to move around. Cause like I always have AOTV in my 4th slot because that's like where it's always been. That's like muscle memory. So it would be kind of nice to have it in my 2nd slot, but I'd have to like remap my brain. And if you're doing a speedrun, you definitely do not want to try to remap a hotbar because you get used to where something is, and so you'll instinctively like try to click it and it won't be there. And so I was thinking of getting one AOTV for slot 4, which is where it normally is and where I'm used to it, but also having a second one in slot 2 so I can use my mouse as opposed to using the keyboard. Because, like, then I could use both. I could use the 4 key, which is what I'm used to, but I could also use my, like, right hand with the mouse wheel. It would only cost me, like, 20 million. It sounds expensive, but, like, it's really not that expensive to have 2 AOTVs. You know? It's not even that expensive. I have a lot of doubles. I have 2 Wither Goggles. One for right-click mage, one for master mode. I have 2 Final Destinations. One, like, RCM, one, like, melee. You know? I have 2 storm sets. You know, I have 2 dragon pets, you know? I have 2 Terminators. It's not uncommon for me to buy a second item. Like, it is pretty common for me to have, like, 2 items. Hell, some people have 3, 4, 5 dragon pets. They'll have, like, an Ender Dragon with a Shelmet, an Ender Dragon with a Tiger Plushie, and they'll have a Shelmet Golden Dragon, and, like, a Minos Relic Golden Dragon, and an Antique Remedies Golden Dragon. So you'll see people with, like, 5 dragon pets, you know? So it's, yeah, not unheard of, not uncommon to have, like, several dragon pets, you know? For me, I just have 2. A Shelmet Golden Dragon, and then a Tiger Plushie Ender Dragon. Mostly for, like, because I'm 7. But yeah, having, like, 2 identical items, or, like, really similar items, definitely not unheard of. I have 3 sticks in my hotbar, and a 4th in my inventory. The sticks are to simplify my hotbar. In the speedrun, you only need like a few items. And so I wanted to like embrace that by taking out all the other shit. So I just have my Hyperion, my Aspect of the Void, a pickaxe for peering, a gyro for one of the rooms, and scepter for the boss room. The rest are literally sticks, just so I don't like. I just like it just means they're empty. Empty slots. Yeah, and then like a 6 speed drag just for leveling. Yeah, so you can have lots of dragon pets. Can I get a good time, bro? I'm about to give up and just like continue tomorrow. Dude, getting like 1x1s is so shitty, bro. Give me good rings. You know, that reminds me of that one Minecraft speedrun category where it's like special seeds. I don't remember the name of it, but like you're guaranteed to get like a good seed. And so like it rolls through a seed and it only gives you like seeds that are like really good and have like high potential. And the idea is that like it's a random seed, but like they're vetted to make sure that they have like all the things to like be a good speedrun. I wish I could do that with dungeons, bro. I wish I could like roll a dungeon and be like, not that one, roll a dungeon, not that one. Just like infinitely roll until I get a good one and then play that. Instead, I have to play every dungeon and wait 21 seconds because that's the cooldown. So I generate a map, I have to play it for 21 seconds, then restart. Alright, this is gonna be my last run for the day. Alright, that was pretty bad. Alright, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna end the stream. Have fun. You should buy a baby.